Bajari Bajab Badim Mendeden Kedwe. Jadi betul kalau seperti tadi kau cantik. Itu kamu itu ya. Ayo dalam bernegaraan kau.
Roads are the key factor to the development. Therefore, with us today in this program is Mr. Mohammed Saliman Ali Ahmed, who is the Business Development Manager for Samco National Company, construction company for roads and other issues altogether. Mr. Mohammed, you are welcome to our program. And could you please tell us something brief about Samco National Construction Company?
First of all, thank you for this opportunity, and I would like to thank South Sudan for opening its investment opportunities for everybody now. And if you have to find someone to invest here, it has to be Egypt in the first stage. You know. We have a long relationship between Egypt and South Sudan. I know the historical relation between us for a long time. First of all, I will give you a small brief about our company. We are Samco National Construction Company. Actually, we have been established from 1994. You can consider us one of the biggest companies in Egypt in this field. We are especially in roads and bridges construction field. And finally, we are also have involved in our business whatever related to our work. We are trying to be independent in it. For example, the bearings for the bridges, for the building material for which you are using in our constructions, we try to be independent. We have our own factories, we have our own asphalt patches, our concrete patching. A lot of issues you can find it in our business field now. That's why we are trying to go outboard now, to go to other countries, to begin our business in it. So once we found the opportunity in South Sudan, we are chasing it now. This is a small brief about our company, and I'm going to give you the website also. You can put it in your media. Anybody can visit it, and you can have a look on our construction capability in details.
Okay, Mr. Mohammed, you said your company established in 1994. Can you tell us how far you have gone in terms of experience, or how capable is your company?
Actually, I'm going to tell you the favor after God, of course, for our management, Engineer Sameh Sulaiman and Mr. Tariq Sulaiman. Actually, they began the company from, they inherited from their old father, okay, God bless him. He was also in the contracting field, okay. It was a small company, but they have been graduated. Mr. Engineer Sam have been graduated from the from Ain Shams Faculty of Engineering, and Mr. Sameh Faculty of Commerce, but he have a very big experience in the construction field also. So they started, they was beginning like the engineers, like the accountants, like they were doing everything by their hands, till they reach what they reach. And of course, in the last previous 5 years and the last 6 years in Egypt, the booming which happened, they catch it, and they go through it, and they have achieved a very big achievement in Egypt. That's why we are considered one of the, you can say, one of the big five in Egypt now, and maybe in the Middle East all over.
Okay, you said it started in 1994. How big is this company now?
As I'm telling you, our company is a huge company with big capabilities. You can consider it more than 750 technicians and engineers. The machineries, I cannot count it for you now. It's too much, you know. Our projects is our turnover by billions every year in Egypt. We have the biggest projects have been executed by our company. We have the ability to do whatever project, whatever its volume, its capacity, we can afford it. Even we have made an invitation for the Ministry of Roads and Bridges, the technical team, Engineer Sasa and his team, and they visited Egypt along with the team from the Foreign Affairs, and they have visited our sites and they have visited our projects, and and they was what have they said finally their conclusion, it was over our expectations, it is above limited. So this is our capacity and this is our capability now. This is how much we are doing.
Okay, now you said you got that opportunity whereby the officials from South Sudan visited your company. What was the aim of those officials visiting your company?
Actually, we have came here from November. We have made the Ministry of Roads and Bridges, okay, especially Mr. Philip, the Undersecretary, and we have signed an MOU for one project from Juba to Kajukiji Road. From this date, we started to begin our business here. We have signed the MOU. We have sent our technical team to the site. They have visited all over the road and make their surveys and their studies. Then we go back to Egypt and we make the registration of the company. Now we are registered in the company, a registered company in South Sudan with registration number 531. Okay, we have made the taxes card, we have made the operation license, all over papers that needed. We have collected, and we are a registered branch in South Sudan. Then we submitted our principal designs, which would have been approved. Then we made the preliminary design, which have been approved. So they have to see by themselves our capability and our capacity to be sure that this investor is going to give something to South Sudan, not just to make an MOU and go, you know. So they came and they checked our capability and our capacity, and they raised a very nice report according to what they have seen. Now we have submitted our preliminary design, as I told you, and I have taken the approval on it recently. Okay, and now we are working on the commercial agreement. Our papers have been sent to the finance ministry, and they are very cooperative. Sometimes, you know, some paper for the bureaucracy and all, it's stopping here and there, but finally it's have been finished. Okay, we are working now on the commercial agreement. In between, of course, there was a lot of meetings, and I want to thank the vice president. Because he opened for us his office and he meted us and he was very supporting to us, and he's saying, I'm going not only to support you in Juba Kajukiji Road, I'm going to support you in other projects, because we have an aim and target. It's not only, as I said before, not only the construction and the profit, no. We are looking for giving something to the people in South Sudan. We need our benefits and their benefits. We are working on some tracks and some ideas and some principles. First of all, we want to give something to these people. They need to feel something of the benefits of the development which is coming. You know, actually, the development of any country depends on two tracks. Okay, as you have said, you have mentioned one of them is the roads, and the other one is the education. We are trying to combine both of them. We are going to give you the road and the education for these people. We are aiming to make a technical institutes for these people, small classes for boys or girls, clinic, because they need to feel something on time. They don't have to wait till the road is finished and the people is using it, and then the taxes go to the country and then come back in some way. They need to feel the direct benefit of the country. Okay, on this point, if every one of us started with such a projects for them, they are going to feel grateful for the country, and the bonding between the country and the government and the people, it will be great. This is our aim and this is our target. So we need the help from the people here and the government here and the ministers here to push for us our work. Even plus, I am during this we have attracted funders. They are one of our partners, which we are working outside of Egypt with them in other countries, and I'm bringing for them financial offers. I don't want to say the amount now because when the normal people hearing this amount, then they will ask, where is this amount is going here and there? They are going to feel it. And the government is working so hard to let them feel it, but it needs patience. It needs when you are seeding something, you are not going to eat the fruit of this plant now. You have to wait it. But let us try to give them something now to help them for education, for technical institutes. They can use it later on for. We need to transfer for you, the country here, the know-how. Later on, after 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, South Sudanese have to be independent in everything. You have made independent by your country. You have to be independent in not only in politics. You have to be in working in executions. You have to know how to maintain this road after we finish it. You can construct it later on. So we would like, and we are offering to transfer the know-how, to transfer our technologies, to help you in technical ways, to help the social activities. In the social activities, we want to have our impact in the country by somehow. So this is our aim and this is our target.
Okay, Mr. Mohammed, let's go for a break and then we'll be back and continue with our discussions. Let us know, we are discussing about the issues of roads in South Sudan. As you know, South Sudan is in need of roads really. Most part of the country is lacking roads or proper constructed roads. Therefore, we have an opportunity to give this opportunity to one of the international companies that will help South Sudan in constructing roads. We are here today with Mr. Mohammed Suleiman Ali Ahmed, who is the business development manager for Samco, National Construction Company in Egypt. So, Mr. Mohammed, can you tell us, you said you have signed memorandum of understanding with the government of South Sudan to construct Juba Kalkei Road. How soon do you think you will start this road to start working on it?
Actually, this question I don't have to be. I don't have the answer. From my side, I wish I can begin tomorrow. We are ready for everything. Whatever is asking from our side, we are finishing in no time, and in a high professional way and a very high technician way. We are submitting. We have our team in Egypt. We have our technicians, our engineers, who are working very hard. We have submitted whatever have been asked. We have submitted our drawings, which have been approved. It is a matter of paperwork. It have to be signed here and there. Commercial agreement have to be signed. Then the memo have to be raised for the council minister, and they have to approve it. And then the final contract, or you can say the collateral agreement. All of these issues, I don't know how long it might take. This is my message to the governors here and to the responsible people. Let us bypass all of these bureaucracy procedures. I know they are having a lot of issues and they are very busy, and we can help them wherever we can. I hope they can hear my voice now and they can help us to finalize the issue as soon as possible. We are working with them hard. We are considering ourselves as a partners, not a client or an investor. We are partners to achieve our targets in the final, to begin construction. Not only this road, other roads which might be more important for the country, because once you finish the road, or you are working on it, a lot of opportunities is going to be shown up. For example, if I make a road, the factories is going to be open, the trading is going to start, the direct impact for the economy is going to be shown. We have to start very soon. We are ready. We need the help of everybody here, with the ministries, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Petroleum, Ministry of Roads and Bridges, which I am respecting them too much, because they give us a lot of help in once we came. Honor Rebecca, she is a great person. I just remember something. One day she was very sick. Her voice was not coming out, but she insisted to see us and she invited us. Even we was talking by paperwork. That shows how much she is concerned, and she wants to help, and she is very powerful and very supporting to us. Mr. Phillips, the Undersecretary, Engineer Sasa, all of the roads and the roads and bridges ministry, they are grateful, great persons, and they are very concerned, and they are working very hard. Other ministries, they are giving their help, but till now, really, we didn't reach what you can say you can go ahead and start. We need the help, we need the support for Samco. Samco is a sister company, it's from Egypt. We are considering this country is our second country, and even we have now a relation in a high level. You know, President Salva Kiir was in Egypt from 1 week or 2 weeks, and he met our president at Sisi, and they are coordinating with each other on economic and development projects. We want to be part of it, and we are ready for giving the help, but we need the help from your people to start on.
Okay, you said you have carried out feasibility studies. How many bridges that are expected to be constructed along?
Actually, this road is 134 kilometers. It's consisting of 19 bridges because there is a river crossing a lot, you know. There are 155 culverts in this project, and we have used a high technology in the design of this project using the satellite. And even the technical data which we are supporting, we are offered the Ministry of Roads to give them the training on these programs, how to use it later on. This is a part of our offers for them. The bridges, the range is from 150 meters to 250 meters. Even we have raised the clear height of the road to be at least 4 meters from the water level, because you know in the flooding time all the roads is covered by water, you know, in the flooding time. So that means that's why we have raised that to be used on all over the year, not on the flooding time. You know, the rain is going to start in the country after 1 month or something, and will stay for more than 5 months, which might be not usable. All the roads here is not going to be used on this time. But our roads and our technique in design, you can use it anytime, all over the years. It's going to be maintained for years, not only 1 year and then it will be collapsed. We have used the higher standards, and we have submitted our drawings which have been approved from the ministry. But as I told you, we are still on the stage of the commercial agreement, which is going to be a stage before the final agreement. How long it will take, I don't know. We need the help, we need to start, and we are giving all our support financially, technically. We want, really, believe me, we want to start to let the people feel something and to see something by their eyes that there is a development in the country is going on.
Okay, the memorandum that you have signed with the government of South Sudan for that particular road, how much money?
The initial budget we have been reached 260 million USD, including the design and the feasibility studies and all the construction and the maintenance period, which is going to be for more than 1 year. This is the initial budget. After the detailed design, because you know this area is a black cotton sand, which is costing too much for construction. Even in the area, in the last area of Kajukiji, there is a mountain that have to be exploded on this time, on this area. Our price is very competitive because we are not aiming for that much profit. And we will try to make cost saving while on the time of working, because finally it's going to be the benefit of the country. So this is the initial budget, it's about 260 million USD.
Okay, you know, people are always, they are not feeling happy, especially when road is met, and then it doesn't take like 2 5 years, then what to work.
Yes.
Like
This
one
one,
year.
yes.
Yeah,
Exactly. I have
so what is the guarantee that your company will really do the road properly that can last not less than 10 years?
Exactly. Your question is great, and I have answered it in somehow before you asked it. First of all, the guarantee that the technical team have visited our site in Egypt, and they saw our under execution projects and the executed projects from so many years. So this is the first precaution they have taken to visit our work experience. Second thing, the design itself. The design which have been submitted, as I told you, we have raised the clear height for 4 meters above the water level, so it's not going to be affected later on. The detailed design and the technology which we are using, the asphalt thickness, the number of layers, all of this have been taken into consideration, and we have worked according to ASH2 code, the American code, and even we have made some details according to the Egyptian code, which is more perfect, more better than the ASH2 code in some issues like the edge protections. And even there was some comments from the Ministry of Roads on our design, and we have taken consideration, and we have returned it back till we take the approval. Our guarantee that there is a maintenance, and if you are talking about the contract wise, there is all the guarantees have been reserved in the contract itself for the maintenance period. Our second guarantee, we are not coming here for one project and go. We want to have a long-term investment in South Sudan. We want to be here. We have our reputation. We are well known in Egypt and everywhere. Finally, the guarantee is going to be for our name, not for nothing else. We are not coming here to make one road 140 kilometers and go. And by the way, 140 kilometers is not a big project for a big construction company. We are going to do our best. We are going to give you the best service, and I want you to be sure that we are going to give you wherever you've never seen, better than any nationality, any company of any nationality else. We are coming here for help. We are coming to be part of this country, to have our social impact, to be a partner in the development in South Sudan.
Finally, beside Egypt, where is your company based in other part of the world?
Actually, we have worked in Mauritania, road projects. We have worked in Djibouti. We are working now in some projects in Libya. We are working on it, it's under design. We have a sister companies which is all over the world, like OVM, like Tinsar, like a lot of companies in all over the world, you know. But our main company in Egypt. This is the mother company. Sister companies between here and there. As I told you, our website can be visited, and all these details can be shown, and you can have a great idea about it.
Thank you very much. Viewers, this thing with this, we have come to the end of our program. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you. Thank you.